Top of the morning to you. I hope you've got your coffee. We're gonna have a little look through what your week ahead is gonna look like, okay? So, let's go. It hasn't actually got any alcohol in it, by the way. So, let's get into this reading, shall we? I was gonna actually pick a card from the Animal Dreaming Oracle deck. So let's see what has this week got in store for you. Oh, okay, 2 have come out. We have Bowerbird and Dowry, Snake and Transmutation. This is something to do with the home. So the person I'm talking to right now could be very connected to your home environment right now, wanting to make it special or good, ready for autumn, fall, whatever you call it. And this is new for you because I feel like maybe through the summer you let things go, or perhaps you've just recently moved into a new environment and it's a fresh start for you. So you're wanting to put your stamp on it, you know, put your nice decorations up and things like that. But I feel like there's some hard work with it, or there's something that you're having to go through to get to that point. 4s may be significant, so you may be seeing a lot of 4s. Some of you may have moved into 42, 14 or 44, or even number 4, okay? You may have that as your door number. But there is this energy of like, you know, forget everything else that's going on right now in your life. This is about you feeling comfortable in your environment and feeling safe in your environment. And I feel like that is not what you're used to. You're not used to you being the one to provide the safety for yourself. You've been seeking it in other people, perhaps. But now you're realising, actually, I can bring this all for myself. And now, there's something about, I'm going to pick some more readings before I talk about that one, because this is about the internal communication rather than the external communication. There is something that you are letting go of, and you're saying to yourself, I'm ready for this new beginning. I'm ready for this fresh start. And I feel like for many of you, you're quite excited about this. It was scary at first, and you may even still be a little bit feeling vulnerable about it, or feeling a little bit fearful about this change. But another part of you is excited for it, and you know it's the right thing to do. Ingwas is telling us about being in your environment. You know, it's like putting yourself inside of a cocoon. And in that space is where this transmutation is going to happen. But this transmutation is happening because you've allowed yourself in a situation that terrifies you, that makes you really feel vulnerable or afraid. And the transmutation that's happening here is you overcoming that. You trust in the process and knowing that this is the best way forward for you. What I'm feeling here is a sense of someone that's really struggled to let go because of a sentimental attachment. Maybe you struggled to leave a particular job or move house, this kind of thing, because you kind of been staying there stuck just in case. It's almost like you're waiting for somebody to find you, or it's like, if I move, they'll never know where I've gone. There's something about that is coming through quite clearly. But you've got to this point now where you're no longer really daydreaming on this fantasy that's in your mind of what you thought things could be, or how you thought things would be. You've now had this realization of like, I need to work off fact and what's real, what is actually in my reality right now, not trying to manifest it, bring it in and stay stuck during that time. Because for some of you, I feel like this may be over some time that you've been waiting. So this could be like over a year, over 3 years, over 5 years. For some, it could even be longer than that you've been fantasizing about this, waiting for it to come in, hoping for it to come in. And then you've got to this realization now, it's like, I've just got to do this for myself. I can't keep waiting for somebody else to make me happy. I need to find that within myself and then align with somebody that is happy in the same environment, yeah? So that's what you're communicating to yourself at the moment. But I feel like you have maybe received some communication elsewhere that may have kind of been a catalyst for this change. It may have really spurred you on to think, yeah, I need to take control of this. I need to move. Now, this feels like I'm feeling like a connection or a relationship underlying this. So it's almost like all the movements you're making is because of a relationship. And what I was feeling before there was that, you know, if this is somebody waiting for someone else to come back into their life or to see how they're doing, you know, or to just be bothered. And I feel like that could be you waiting for someone here to get in touch with you, to have made the transition with you, but separately. Maybe you think this is like a twin flame type of journey, you know, where there's a separation and then you come back together, or you learn a lot from each other. You have learnt a lot, and this person has been a catalyst for this transmutation in you. But you understand now that you can't wait around for this person. You have to let it go. You've got to shed this skin and just trust the process, because you don't know what's coming. You don't see what is just around the corner. So let's have a look into the cards, shall we? So what does this person need to know to see that is just around the corner? Okay. First off is you enjoying your home. So this is what's around the corner at the moment, is you providing that space for yourself that is good, that feels good, okay? There is still that invisible string. There's a thread there still attaching you to this person. So it doesn't matter what you do. You could do anything you want to do, okay? But the fact is, you can't just sit and put yourself in freeze mode and not actually move on with your life, waiting for something to happen, because it's actually blocking you from receiving something much better, is what I'm feeling. And you don't want to hear that, because I feel like some of you really want to feel like this is going to happen, you know, that your fantasy is going to be realised, that it's going to come round again. But you're kind of burdening yourself with that thought and with that feeling, and it's stopping you from really fully embracing your environment. Now, if you are male here, then I feel that you may be communicating yourself from a emotional place very soon, if not already started doing that. You might be saying about how you want your home life to be. Maybe you're going to reach out to whoever this is in this connection, to say how you really feel, you know. I feel like there's something about that. I also feel like if there's a feminine here in your life, they've actually shown you about making the environment better. They've actually maybe inspired you a little bit to do that yourself, because that's what they're doing. And you're realising that. And one of you or both of you, there is going to be communication coming in. So if there has been no communication for a little while, just know that this is actually going to change. This is going to come in. What I'm seeing with that, though, is that it might not come in the way that you are really hoping, but it's just going to put things at peace. It's going to be bringing truth and balance. So this is like a conclusion to a situation here. So whether you're the male or the female here, it doesn't matter. You are going to be receiving some truth. It's this time of the year, the veil is getting thinner, and there is also with the moon as well, a lot of illumination going on here that's bringing this balance, bringing the truth out. And something very special is going to happen in your life but this is coming from you doing all these things for yourself, not waiting for someone to make you happy or to bring their things into your life. Because you are about to be seen. I feel like people are realising just how much your worth is, but you're realising this for yourself. And I feel like for many of you, it's because you've cleared space in your environment, or you've moved house, or you've done something that's making you feel more energised, more inspired, more ready to integrate into your society, into the world. You've made a decision, or you're about to make a decision, and it's through doing stuff in the home that's kind of brought this to the forefront of your mind. It's like it's worked it through your mind by being in your body, and it's changing your perspective on how things could be. So it's almost like this unfinished business here is going to be resolved in a way that you don't expect. And it's interesting because we've got the king and the queen there, but the queen is in the reverse position. So the female is not quite in the place that the masculine is at this time. Now, if you would like more information on this, drop me a DM. I'd love to go deeper into this reading for you. Have a blessed day.